6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Leading the Dolphins, Mike McDaniel always has a good quote ready. Now his 4th year with Miami. And on the other side, the 3rd-year head coach of these Colts, Shane Steichen. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Indy. 2-2 Atwell, now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they're brought in by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season playing, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Rodgers here off the play action. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that means 3rd down coming up. Rodgers here from the gun. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. You know, you covered him for a long time in Seattle, a 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks. Even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. But a supporting cast around him, given the run game and the defense, Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them against their own team or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game. Offset.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Here's 2nd and 11. They set up the screen here to Swift. Juke the defender. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Off play action, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. They sneak it with Rodgers. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Cake. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Rodgers slides down, and he picks up the 1st.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. And the Colts pick it up. That return doesn't get much, but it does get him across the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
The Colts with their offense out, their 2nd drive coming up. Their 1st drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Ross off the play fake. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Ross now from the gun. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. Forces one through double coverage. Out, it's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Miami touchdown.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On play action now, Wilson.
for 25 yards.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Offense to the line for second down.
And 12 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's running for it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them edged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
They're going to try with ETN. Escapes an defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go right back to ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Wilson on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuck him at the line. No gain.
That's their cover. Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Wilson with it on first. He's marking won't risk something here. Just chucks it away. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again is Russ. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Colts 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First down throw by Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Miami.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Connecting with his back here. Swift. Catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dolphins.
Slot man motioned over. First down. Here's Swift. Got Played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. They send a man in motion. Here's Swift on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring us third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The throw is caught. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Rodgers slides down, and he picks up the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Also the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
At the Colts 3-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Here's ETN on 1st down. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Dolphins and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Rodgers finds the in route complete. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Dukes out a one-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Colts done running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. An option give here to Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Wilson now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Russ looking to throw. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
And the pistol going to run with Etienne. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. 5 yards on that play. A good call. That's on the 1st.
That's another Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Taken down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was
At the
ready.
44-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. And in the hands of Horton, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Colts. First
And he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. He was brought down by Roy Robertson Harris.
at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
A 7-yard gain. And the Colts first down.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Russ now from the gun. He brings it in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game.
Colts 14.
Here's Wilson now to kick this away. Cowie now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Dolphins and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. Play action with Rodgers. Too much lead on that throw. That throw is incomplete ahead of his target. Try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Rodgers here from the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
It's a gain of 32. And the Dolphins first down.
Off play action, Rodgers. The right side, cut by Wilson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers.
7-yard line.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Miami.
Again, Rodgers. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
Rodgers here off the play action. Left side, even hands to McBride. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. What the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line. Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. They'll make a big play on the ground. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Colts, 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts offense set to head out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds a seam down the middle. Still fighting forward. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Russ is kicking again. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Man, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. Wilson now from the gun. He's stepping up and takes up. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump some of the lead off before the half. Russell Wilson with the touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear, but your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Atwell now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Miami.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
1st and 10. At their own 30.
He's back to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. On the return, this is ETN. This makes it up to the 25. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Nick Martin on the coverage.
Russ now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First down throw by Rodgers. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down. A whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Third and long. Rodgers. He takes it himself. And he's brought down after a short game.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Fourth down, so the Dolphins are going to send out Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Wilson now, first and 10. He keeps it and takes off.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
On second down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Wilson on third down. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Jukes one defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Here's Swift to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, 1 yard to go. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Dolphins.
here from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphins first down.
Running behind center with Swift. Juking the defender. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Go and run again with Swift. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
He is taken down at the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off play action, Rodgers. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Almost has 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, a chance to win. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts ready to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Yards. That's good for a Colts.
From the gun, ETN gets it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know
Brings
it.
up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll give this up the middle to ETN. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Taken down at the 41.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Running it after the penalty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Here's Wilson to the air. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Dolphins and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down, Dolphins.
They've got first down from the 31. Rodgers will look to throw. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. They send a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Rodgers. Oh, he's going to run for it. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB will just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
Brings up second and 10.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. He's got McBride complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
First and
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking crazy. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Trying to run it with Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away.
set to kick off.
On the return, this is ETN. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Brought down
boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Pearsall on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Flush down out to his left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Wilson to throw it. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Wilson to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Russ is cooking again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's got a man left. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 7-yard line.
And the gun, a give to ETN. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run, ETN. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Russ now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Desperation time here. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Well, Brock, not the way I imagined it was design there on 4th and goal, but I don't think these coaches cared how he got the job done. Just make sure you get in for 6.
Yeah, really just two options here as the game speeds up down there, right? Find a throwing lane and execute quickly, or you better escape and make it happen with your legs. He didn't get the throwing lane, the coverage he wanted. It's a great decision. You cannot hesitate. You got to go for it, and he sure did, and use that athleticism for 6.
And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Dolphins and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Complete out to the right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Swift on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
On the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Rodgers here from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Ross off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. They're on him right away with that tackle. The start comes at the 26-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
Here's ETN on 1st down. I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd
He
down.
was brought down in the
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Wilson. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Colts.
Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts.
Running it here with ETN. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2.
Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Russell Wilson.
Offense up to the line fast.
Jordan Davis. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push it deep downfield. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Colts 44-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
A gain of 21 yards. First
And to pass it here. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Colts offense set to head out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Takes out a one-stop. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
14 more yards. That's
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of the season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Indy.